How's it going, guys? Jace here, back today with a standard deck tech. We are with mono green, aka I'm going to call it greeny. Basically, we're a big green Stompy deck. I think green has actually got a lot of help since the release of March of the Machines. With the introduction of Vorinclex, he's just a big powerhouse, right? A 5-mana 6/6 with trample and reach. You know, nothing to complain about. And then he gives you lands, which is nice to help you in those later turns. And then if you ever do get to flip him, you know, if you're in a creature match or anything like that, it's going to be really backbreaking for your opponent to deal with. So, you know, buffs your guys, bring stuff back from the graveyards, allows you to fight stuff. Super, super cool. And then we got some awesome cards in the 3-drop slot. So we have Tribute to the World Tree. So triple green enchantment. So really only really playing it mono green. When a creature enters battlefield under your control, draw a card of his power 3 or greater, which have a lot of them. Otherwise, they get 2+1/+1 counters. So it makes all of our little creatures, stuff like the Evolved and Adaptive, pretty decent in that mid to late game. You know, you don't play a late game 1/1, right? If you have one of these out, you play a 1-mana 3/3. You have 2 of these out, he's a 5/5. This is really good. And then we got Polukranos as well. I really, really like Polukranos. 3 mana for a 4/5 of reach. Just those stats alone are pretty good. You know, having reach is very relevant in standard right now, especially with things like the Sky Strike officers and things like that. People want to get in over the top. This is like, no, this can fire its way through, you know, bank busters and the like. Really, really cool. And then if you transform it, it becomes a 6/6 reach and life link. You start gaining some life in this deck, which is, you know, pretty unusual. But then when it dies, you get to make 2 3/3s, 1 with reach, 1 with life link. Very, very cool. Built-in resilient. I really rate this. And this is one of the reasons why I'm playing mono green, right? Then we got 1 copy of the Ozolith. We're trying this out. See what this is going to be like. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters will be put on one of my creatures, they get an additional 1, right? Then you could pay 2 mana to tap, and then you can basically put a counter, well, basically 2 counters onto one of my creatures. So you can make things super, super big. You can cycle it if you don't want it. This just amplifies and makes our creatures massive to get in for a ton of damage. And I quite like that, especially when you got a lot of mana to sink into stuff. Let's go through the rest of the deck. We got 4 Bushwhacks to fix our mana and to fight, kill stuff. We had the Evolved and Adaptive, great in the early game. Not the greatest in the late game. Then we got the Ozolith, which I just mentioned, with the Quirion Beastcaller, which allows it to get massive, put pressure on the opponent. They do kill it. You can then just make your creatures huge. We have the Taxidermist. Now, I actually quite like this as my mana accelerant. So it generates any color mana, which is quite nice. You don't have to pay the life if you want to flip your Polukranos. But not only that, in that mid to late game, this can come quite big. Like when this comes into play, you know, it gets +3/+2. It becomes a 4/4, which is pretty good. But in that mid to late game, if you have a Tribute to the World Tree out, this is going to start drawing you cards when you play it. It's going to be pretty cool. So that's why I'm playing this. Then we got 2 copies of the Simian Simulacrum. This buffs all of my dudes, and it comes in on Earth. Can be quite tricky to deal with. Quite nice actually to have. And then I've already mentioned about these 2. We got the Evolved Spinoderm, big boy coming in. You know, 4 mana 5/5 hexproof, really tough for opponent to deal with. Mono black struggles against this. Mono white even struggles against this, mainly because, you know, they can't lay down arms it for a while. You can't Wander and Emperor it. You know, late game, it has trample when you need it most, when it's been buffed up. He's getting in. Then we got Thrun. Thrun's a pain for people to deal with. Like, real pain. You know, can't be countered. Has trample. Trample's really relevant in this deck. And, you know, can't be targeted. Has indestructible in my turn. Really good. Mentioned about Vorinclex. And then to finish off, we have Nissa. Big top end card. You know, payoff. You play Vorinclex. And then a couple of times later, you can play Nissa. Or the next turn later, you play Nissa. Very, very cool planeswalker. Makes a bunch of creatures. And, you know, end the game on its own. Very strong. And in the land slot, we have 1 copy of Argoth to just sink our mana into to make some bears. We got Boseiju. And then we got 22 forests. We don't want to play any colorless land because we've got, you know, loads of triple green spells in the deck. So just forests all the way, baby. So we're playing 5 best of 1 games of standard in ranked. If you do want to give this deck a try, guys, deck is in the description below. All right, let's stomp some face. Okay, right, opponent's going first. This is good. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, if I draw a 1-drop, I'll be happy. Happy days. That's the red-white. Oh, we'll get through a land. So here on land drops, we can play big, just big boys. Big boys, okay. Maybe a token. Oh, okay, we did draw 1-drop. A bit late, but it's fine. Don't too late. Too late indeed. Okay, lots of tokens. Okay, we drew a Bushwhack. I kind of just want to play all my big dudes. All the big dudes. All the time. Yeah. I might play the Evolve and Adaptive next. I smell a Wandering Emperor. So I'm gonna play the Tribute to the Will Tree. Sure. I can on good old Polukranos. This boy gets big. Again, my boy doesn't have trample just yet. Okay, we don't have. We might bushwhack. Well, we might bushwhack for removal, but we'll see. Join the dance. Okay. He's got trample, right? Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna play the big old Spinoderm. Draw a card. He gets bigger. I get to draw a card. Dig a land. Fantastic. Okay, let's just rumble in. Lots of tokens. Could be playing that cat demon. I can't remember the name of it, but buffs all their guys. But if they do, I mean, they're on 6. They're on 6. Next turn. Okay. Next turn we can play Vorinclex. Alright, opponent, calm down. Calm down. Okay. I don't have trample. No trample, but I can flip I can transform Polukranos. So then it basically be a 7th. Okay, we're gonna play a land. We'll play untapped because we've got Polukranos. We're gonna play Vorinclex. He's a big boy. He's got trample. We're gonna gain a bunch of stuff. Draw a card. Gain 2 lands. Beautiful. We drew another bushwhack. We're bushwhacking all over the show. Pain. Plays the big cat demon. I die. That's one more. I'm just gonna rumble in. I mean, if he plays the cat demon, I'm pretty dead, right? I mean, boy, he's got 10 creatures out. He has to block, because I'm just rumbling in like crazy. And Vorinclex is a big boy. And he's got trample, which is very, very relevant. I think next turn we could go Okay, we could go bushwhack, and then transform Polukranos, I think. Cool. Yeah. This is gonna die, so this is what I love about this enchantment. This enchantment's so good. Okay, so here we're gonna bushwhack this with here we go. Okay, now we're gonna bushwhack. Yeah. Bang. I'm not gonna attack with this, so keep him back. There we go. Big boys coming in. Right, we are on the play, and yeah, I quite like this hand. You know, we got way to find mana and stuff. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. Pretty good. I might just play this to get a land. Because I want to be hitting my land drops, right? We've got turn 2 accelerant. You know, we can play this, we play this. It's just perfect. Perfect. Cool. Play the tribute. Next turn. Thalia. Okay, we're still going to play the tribute. Ooh. They play a Lauren, blow up. It's kind of annoying. Okay, we're against soldiers. Probably could have done with a Bushwhack, but... I think we're getting... We go Spinoderm. Yeah, we go Spinoderm. We want to just draw some cards. Cool. And we just have just absolutely massive creatures. We want to keep drawing, obviously, big creatures. Polukranos is... I mean, Vorinclex would be amazing as well. Yep. The flyers are going to be a problem. That's why Polukranos would be insane. Okay, we don't want any more land, though. That's what I don't want. This comes in with some... It's buffed. This becomes buff. Yeah, boy. Bang. This comes in buffed as well. I'm going to buff this. Bang. Bang. Get in there. We're rumbling in. Attacking for 8. Next time we're going to be attacking for a hell of a lot more. Hell of a lot more. Bushwhack would be nice. Now I kind of feel like I should, you know, hindsight, I'm like, now I feel like I should have kept the Bushwhack, but... yep. Loads of dudes. I keep trying... Okay, I'm basically dead, like, the next, like, couple of turns, right? So many blockers. I need... I was gonna say I need something to trample, but... That's... not good. It's probably the worst draw I could have had there. Let's just get in. Yeah. Problem is my opponent can just keep making blockers every turn. Cool. He's going to double block the Spinoderm. Fine. Not fine, but... Yeah, more tokens. Polukranos would have been the best draw there. Absolutely. Actually, Bushwhack. Bushwhack. I've got 3 blockers. If my opponent plays Harbin, I'm just dead. Real Cathar. Yeah, that's probably going to do it. Yep. Yep. Probably lethal, right? Yeah, it's pretty much lethal. Game. Unfortunate. We just couldn't get through enough damage. Maybe that Bushwhack. Maybe I should have kept that to kill the officer, but oh well. Okay, right, we're on the draw. This seems fine. We could do with like a big creature as a good payoff. Okay, we're against mono red. This on the draw. Ooh. This ain't gonna be easy. That's a big creature. This ain't gonna be easy. We do have removal. So I'm gonna play this. This is gonna get killed. People like playing this guy, don't they? He has become more popular. The tribute's too... This is not good in this matchup. It's not good. Too slow. Too slow. Too slow. I'm hoping my opponent doesn't kill. They will. Yeah, I was gonna say. They'll be stupid not to. They'll be stupid not to. Yeah, Do I play the Evolve and Adaptive first? Here's my thought process. If I play the Tribute, then next turn I go Adaptive, Beastcaller, Bushwhack. Let's do that. I said it's too slow, but my opponent is stuck on land. Maybe they can only get in for a little bit amount of damage. I can trade with their 2-2. Another 2-2, that's fine. I will have big creatures. So let's play this. It's big. Play this. This gets big. We'll Bushwhack. This can fight this. I know I gotta deal with the chicken, but fine. We do have two big boys. These are gonna get buffed to high heaven. Okay, they did draw a land. They did find the land. It's hard for them to fight through my creatures. It is this guy. It might as well. Don't bother. Yeah, let's not play another one. That's gonna be super greedy, and I ain't all for that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna rumble in. Absolutely. Put pressure on my opponent. I'm on 10, they're on 9. My stuff may not have trample, but they're big. He's got another chicken. Sure. I mean, look at this. He can't even get through. My guys are too thick. Right. Might just play on one of these. Yeah. Why not? Just everything. Drawing cards like. He has to block 2, right? Yeah. Cool. I was like, he has to block 5, otherwise he's just dead. I believe it on board. There you go. That's one way to beat mono red. We're on the draw. Yeah, we'll keep this. This seems fine. Okay, we'll start with the adaptive. Oh, good curve here, actually. Adaptive, Beastcaller. Actually, I probably want to play the Taxidermist. Because, we can play the World Train, that comes in massive. Okay. Probably just want to keep the Bushwhacks as removal. So what does this do? First strike menace. Whenever you cast the first instant sorcery spell. Stuff. Okay. Well. That showed me. Oh. You can get out of here. After that. I'm not letting you do that again. No way. That was a good play though. How much mana is this? 3 mana. It's pretty good actually. First strike as well. Pretty decent. Ending flame. Oh, killing my stuff. Oh, try and kill this big boy. And this boy. I like the new Polukranos. He is pretty good. I don't know why. I have a feeling that my opponent will play Burn Down the House in this deck. Just a feeling. 1 mana short. This Beastcaller out. Get pretty big. Oh no, no. They're gonna kill it. I'm just gonna swing and Polukranos, block, potentially block the goblin. I really need one more land, and I'm good to go because Vorinclex gets me the land I need for the Nissa, and yeah, we're. Well, they had to make this appear as well. Wow, okay. Expect counter spells from my opponent. Now I'm playing blue, kind of obvious. kind of obvious, so I expect Vorinclex to get countered, would be my guess, unless they tap out, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Rending Flame again. Voltage Surge. Brotherhood's End. Right, land off the top. Yeah, baby. Perfect. Draw a card and get 2 lands. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. And this is going to come in as a big creature as well. Big creature. Especially if my opponent keeps killing my stuff. Literally. I mean, really, to be fair, their deck is really well suited for the meta game right now because Brotherhood's End, I think, is just powerhouse card right now. I'm going to rumble in with your boy. Block. Voltage Surge coming in. Block Voltage Surge. If you do, that's absolutely fine. Cool. Oh, I did it the wrong way around, my bad. My bad. Ooh, hang on. Pretty good. Boom. Did it the wrong way around, but still, not bad. This getting big is awesome. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. He's going to be coming in with haste. Oh, there we go. So he's going to be coming back. Alright, on the play. Yeah, I'll keep this. We've got a good curve here. Just need lands. Just need the land. So I'm going to play Taxidermist, I think, on turn 2. Always best to play your Mana Accelerator on turn 2. That's what I always say. If you have an option to play your Mana Accelerant, do so. This is going to get cut down because we're going to play against mono black. Yep. Glad they cut down that rather than this. So I smell a gopher throat. No, okay. Okay. Can play the Spinoderm next turn. Sure. Fine by me. Big old Derm. Crunch. Good off of the trades. Cool. I'm going to buff the Spinoderm. Good old Derm. He gonna be a big boy. Well, he is a big boy. He's 6'6". Shieldred. I'm gonna play another Spinoderm. Come swinging him. Liliana, cool. I get rid of that. Land, please. I mean, and it is a land. Do I care about Lily? Yes, I do. That's a silly question. I care about Lily. Lily's gonna smash my face in.
It's no fun when they hit back.
Let's grab a land so I can definitely play the Spinoderm next turn. Opponent's on 11. We go land, invoke despair. And then they can get slapped in the face. Yep. Spinoderm's a big boy. Hands on 3. Play another Spinoderm. Play invoke despair. You die. We go for the throat. Lily. That'd be. That would be backbreaking. Cool. Well, it was nice knowing your opponent. can't get through that, can you? Don't matter how many Evolved Spares you have. So not bad then, actually. Mono Green did pretty well. Did pretty well in those games. I do really rate it. Polukranos was an absolute powerhouse. You know, Tribute to the World Tree, very strong. Very, very strong. You can tweak this deck around. You know, you can swap some things out. You can add some things in if you really wanted to. But I think this is a pretty solid deck. I do feel like it's pretty good. If I had to change anything, I'd probably drop the Ozolith, mainly because it didn't really do much. But the Simian Simulacrum is fine. I think all the rest of them are pretty good. So maybe you can drop the Ozolith. Maybe you can play like a 1 copy of Tail Swipe as an additional removal, which would be quite cool. Another card I was debating about playing in this list, which you could play, which I think is pretty good, is the Invasion of Ikoria. That allows you to search for a creature in your deck, and I think that's pretty good. You're going to fetch a Vorinclex, or going to fetch a Thrun, or a Polukranos if you really want it, and then if you destroy the battle, then things can get super duper crazy. So if you do want to give this deck a try, guys, deck list is in the description below. If you want to watch more standard deck text, make sure to click on the video on the screen right now. And if you want more Magic content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I post regularly on this channel, so you don't miss a thing. Alright guys, that's it from me in this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.